share now the words of Grace Solaris. During the transition into the New Age Ascension time window, many souls choose to end their incarnational journey, only to return as a higher consciousness to continue its journey in this new higher frequency bandwidth of the ascended earth, and will return with a new purpose and soul plan that will fulfill its next evolutionary stage. There is no right, nor is there a wrong path. There are no accidents. This option is chosen when the soul has completed all soul lessons. And there is no more advancement offered through staying on in the same frequency and level of consciousness that it has reached up until now. Everything is staged and orchestrated by the soul and soul monad to bring the highest possible growth for the soul and to fulfill the overall plan of the soul monad. This is a time of the great convergence of soul, a returning of soul monad shards as many souls of those destined to serve and anchor in unity consciousness will serve together as congruent, harmonious anchors in sacred unionship for the new earth, universal love template, and divine union. The past years, and increasingly during the pandemic, many highly evolved pioneers of light have been leaving this earth plane before fully completing their ascension. Others have completed their ascension and have transitioned. Others still will be leaving or have decided to leave through this transition window of ascension, as they have contracted on bringing in higher dimensional aspects, angelic or galactic higher aspects, and return as their ascended self, embodying the monadic and twin keys and code signature for the seeding of the new earth consciousness that is vibrating on the higher dimensional frequency bandwidth of divine union of the ascended earth. The new earth consciousness golden race are higher dimensional angelic beings who are embodiments, holy grails for the Christ consciousness template of divine union, which is the foundation for the new heaven within the ascended race of angelics that have transcended all personal linear stories of separation from God and have found the promised land within that has always been and always will be. Now, many are feeling this spiritual death as lack of purpose, stagnation, lack of motivation, depression, or anxiety facing the cliff of no return, knowing that there is nowhere to return to, either but to jump and fly or to fall and die. For many, this demands a radical shift and a quantum leap in consciousness. However, every soul is able to shift from the old paradigm of victimhood into victory and creatorship by uniting and merging all aspects of self into one. Beloved Star Family pioneers of light, Starseed ground crew, it is with greatest joy that we now announce and invite you to join into the monadic field of 144,000 soul convergence to usher in the beloveds, the higher dimensional twin essence aspects that have been waiting for this moment to step in and unite with their divine counterpart to fulfill the divine purpose and greater plan of the soul monad. Many of you are increasingly feeling the connection, the magnetic pull and the presence of your twin essence, which is expressed, held vibrationally in your soul monad. Those that have contracted to serve as anchors will feel a deep, ancient calling. It is undeniable and is igniting the deep remembrance of the exact vibrational signature of your twin monad counterpart, which you emit from your energy field. It is a mighty force that is and has reverberated since the beginning of your very origin as a soul, a calling that cannot be ignored. It is time. It is time. Part of this activation that is facilitated with the Arcturians and the Elohim and the soul monads of each participant will also be clearing old, outdated vows of eternal love that we have agreed to form with karmic partners, as well as soulmates, so that nothing will stand in the way of fulfilling our monadic purpose and seeding the new Eden in divine union with our divine counterpart, that we have contracted to do this with in accordance with our soul monad. If you feel the magnetic pull and hear the ancient calling, then you too will be on this golden age timeline of the new earth. Look out for the 12/12 Gateway, December 12th, 10 days from now, for a grand love feast, reunion of the beloveds of the starseed, indigo, twin flames. We will gather in the monadic field of the 144,000 and form a safe passageway for the walk-in aspects to enter this realm and send out the vibrational signature and frequency coordinates of our souls to activate the memory of the sacred contracts. We will act as a compass for them to find their divine counterparts by emitting our individual soul signature, which includes anchoring in any of our higher dimensional aspects that shows up, and signal our readiness to unite and step into divine service for the fulfilling of the monadic soul purpose. And so, through the emergence of your monadic higher aspects, you will unite with all those aspects of you that will facilitate a merging and activate your monadic soul purpose for the next level of your soul plan. The keys and codes brought in by these higher aspects will ignite and activate, as well as extend your galactic gifts and talents, which you need to fulfill your soul plan. It is a true homecoming into oneness, an alchemical marriage within the true one beloved monadic twin essence. The Elohim and the Arcturians will facilitate a clearing of all negative imprints, programs, and compromising patterns that is preventing you from uniting with your higher dimensional aspects and soul monad, as well as activate the crystal record keepers in your body that hold the blueprint of your monadic keys and codes. Your spiritual CDs, your powers, your gifts from spirit, your spiritual cities. Cities is powers, means powers in the yoga blueprint. Gifts and talents that you need for the fulfillment of your soul plan. Through our united heart intent pulsation and the activation of the crystal record keepers in your body that hold the twin essence and monadic signature keys and codes of your soul monad, the soul monad plan to walk in and unite. We'll know and feel it is time. As we send out this clarion call, we will create a gateway through our heart to enable the ushering in of our beloveds who have patiently waited for this calling. Some of you have already encountered in the physical or in the higher dimensions and even merged with your beloved on dream state, within dream state, but have been feeling and told it wasn't yet the time to unite. And in the physical, as there was still old contracts that prohibited this, or unresolved karmic lessons to be learned, and negative patterns that needed to be transformed, that prevented this divine union. My dearest, esteemed, most honorable, most notable, and noble viewer, the waiting has come to an end. It is time. It is well past time. Hit that subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for further information, disseminations, video offerings from the Om Banda New Earth Ashram, for compassion, strength, and the golden age new timeline of the new earth.
Namaste. Namaskaram.